Hello guys, Mumereva Mwango, and welcome to another video, another vlog, another hosting vlog. So today I'm gonna carry you through. I know it's very long. I know this video looks long, but yeah, that's because we are starting from cleaning. This is the night before, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of cleaning, and then we're gonna mop. We're gonna dust everywhere. We are going to clean the bathrooms as well, just so that our guests tomorrow find the house a little bit clean. So whenever I'm hosting, I prefer or I like prepping everything the day before or the night before rather. I was a little bit skeptical because I wasn't sure. I was still waiting to hear from them if it was going to be lunch or dinner, but it turned out to be lunch. So I started cleaning a little bit late. Was already past 10 in the night, 10 p.m. you say. So yeah, and that's when I started cleaning and everything else. Anyhow, hi guys, and welcome once again to another video. My name is Mwaka. If it's your first time here, I am a stay-at-home mom and wife. So on this channel, I share videos like this, cleaning, anything to do with nourishing a better, lovable home for me and my family. So like I said, I started preparing already this time. So I thought it is hot at the moment in Windhoek, so I was like, let me just get some mint because I wanted to use the mint in the ice cubes. So just to rinse the mint, put it in ice cubes just so that it looks like something, and then the ice cubes are just not looking all plain and boring. So I had to do that, and it kind of worked out later on. And at this point, my mind is working overtime. So I just thought about this ice cube thing. I watched it once somewhere. I can't remember whether it was on TikTok or whatever, but the person used edible plants or edible flowers rather. So I was like, mint might as well work just for a pop of color in your juice, in your water. So I used one tray for clear water or just water, plain water, and then the other one with mint leaves, just so people can have reference, because most people do not like mint or the smell of mint rather. So I had to make it optional for others. So at this So we move on to guest bathroom 1, and this is where I also put the plastic cloth that you saw me from the table, and we're just gonna wash it in here just so that everything is nice and clean. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it tomorrow, but either way it needs to be washed. So before I do that, I just had to disinfect my toilet pot and just let it soak out for a few moments or few minutes before I actually wash it. Like I said, everything is everywhere. So after cleaning the bathroom, I started mopping the floors, the kitchen and the living room floors. And you know why I ended up jumping to the bathroom? That's because I remembered like I had to refill the toilet paper and make sure that the thing is. So that's how I just ended up making like cleaning that place. So that's why there's no logic as to what am I doing, where am I starting, where am I ending. So yeah, I think I do that in my head. A lot of things are running through my head at this point. Yeah, I'm also thinking about the menu for tomorrow. I'm also thinking about the dessert, a lot of things. So that's why my mind and my brains are all over the place. And I didn't show you, but beginning of this video, when they confirmed, the first thing that I did was to take out everything that I think I'm gonna need, from the spoons to the platters and everything. So those are already out. So I still have to deal with washing them, but we'll see, because it's really getting late at this point.
I got this passion, and it's burning deep inside of me. And this time, no, no, not gonna settle for anything less. Craving a life that I've never known.
Days the following and look at the time that I woke up. I woke up to be specific, and lunch is at 12:30. Can you believe it? Well, so the first thing that I had to do was um, think of the dessert. Like, what am I doing? And I forgot to take out the butter from the fridge because obviously you need to bake with like melted butter or room temperature butter. So I took the butter and put it in the sun because I just wanted it to melt naturally. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, so and then I thought of making a lemon cake. The lemon cake that you usually make like in a banana bread shape. That's what I was going for, but I realized it was going to be too small. So I used a different tray. Anyhow, I am taking out the necessary the essentials that I might use today. These are the ones that I'm washing now so that everything is nice and clean. And not that things are clean are dirty, but I just like going.
I will see the hope alive if I'm not with you tonight. Oh, 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 oh. You make me feel, you make me feel. Oh, 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 oh. You make me feel this is real. If only for the rise, I'm gonna let you in. If only for this life, I'm gonna let you in. Look up to the sky. Do you see the lights? Look up to the sunrise. Do you see?
And moving on, I started with my lemon cake. This recipe calls for 5 eggs, but I ended up using 4. I don't know for whatever reasons. But yeah, I just thought maybe 5 was too much. Then I just reduced it to 4. This is the same butter that I would use for normal cake. It's just the frosting is different. My voice is going, I don't know why, but I'm doing this at midnight, guys. This is one of the videos that is showing me flames. I've tried to edit this video a million times. Like, I've edited, but the downloading part, either when it downloads, there's no audio, it's half cut, or it's just, yo, sometimes it's just not playing. So it's giving me a heart attack. course, at this point, I'm now panicking. I decided let me lay like the table so that I see what is going on. Because remember, the things that I just washed now that are on the rack, they are kind of distracting me. It looks like I'm, behind time, of which I am. But I just thought like, let me start by layering the table and putting everything there so that I don't get to forget anything or anything like that. At this point, I even forgot like about drinks, so that's what we are arranging with my husband. My husband is going to get us drinks, and then yeah, we're gonna also add them like to the table. So I'm moving on now to the meatballs. And my classic go-to now, guys, officially, this is the second time I'm doing it. It's now meatballs. So this is how I start. I don't have breadcrumbs. Like, I don't buy breadcrumbs for meatballs. I just toss my bread, make sure that it's dry, and then I grind it with my hands, if that makes sense. And then, yeah, that's what I use. I was talking about a classic lunch or a classic thing dinner that I have now. This is the second time that I'm making this, and I find it very very stress free. This will be my go-to meal from now onwards. Like, it's so easy to make. It doesn't take so much time. So at this point, the spaghetti is boiling in the big pot. So this will be my go-to meal now. Spaghetti. If like I have like an agent, should I say agent, or if I have an unplanned something lunch or dinner, that is the bread, guys. That's the bread that I'm going in with. So if I'll have unexpected something, meatballs and my spaghettis, easy and straightforward. That's it. All right. So yeah, that means that you see it's like $111 from Rand Street. But anyhow, it's 100% beef. But I was so shocked of the size because, I'm not used to that size. That is really way, way too small. So I am going in with the salt, the onions, what is this? The garlic, all types of spices that I have. Parsley, that is the dry parsley that I'm putting in there. But it will be very very nice, or the flavor will be elevated if you add like fresh herbs, fresh parsley to be specific, or basil. That will be really, it will be the best. It has just this nice taste that I love it. Yeah. So if you have fresh herbs, please consider using those. And guys, let's talk about this food lovers pen. I don't know why I slept on it. It's like, I don't know. I thought there was still enough time. By the time I checked to go and get two more pens, it was really too late. They had closed already. This pen, guys, is the best of the best. Like, I fry anything in this pen with no oil at all. As you can see, I didn't put no oil in that thing. I fried fish, I fried vors, fried that anything, like literally anything that I put in that pan does not require me to put like cooking oil, and it just cooks so well because it does evenly distribute the heat. So as long as the pan is hot, everything will cook nice and soft. I don't know how to emphasize on this pen situation, but yeah. Yep. Anyhow, now let's move on to our dessert. The dessert is done now. It's from the oven. So I just wanted to use like a fresh squeezed lemon, because I do have store bought, but store bought, I don't know, it does something to my teeth. So I wanted to use the fresh squeezed lemon, but it was not enough. So I had to mix now with the store bought. So this squeezed out lemon overpowered the store bought. I don't know if that makes sense, but in my opinion, yeah, there's something that the store bought does to my teeth. Like, I don't know how to explain it. When Pangabo did not zikinyani. Is it zikinyani? Yeah, in Pangabo zikinyani kumeno. So from that I won't be able to eat anything else. Like my teeth will be irritated or something like that. Yeah. So this is just the basic icing, which is just the lemon juice and icing. You just mix the two together and then just drizzle it on the cake. Then we're done.
No, not looking for no part-time thing. I guess I'm just soul searching. No, not looking for no part-time thing. I guess I'm soul searching. I'll take a little time out, and no, I won't apologize. Gonna find out what this is all about, and find my way back to you. Craving a life that I've never known, and now is the time to find the love that I've always been looking for. I guess I'm just soul searching. No, not looking for no part-time thing. And tonight I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna do what the fuck I feel. I guess I'm just soul searching. I guess I'm soul searching. I guess I'm soul searching.
As for the sauce, as you saw earlier, I sauteed my tomatoes, my onions, garlic, and green pepper, and then eventually I put tomato paste as well as the tomato from the can. I don't know if it's a tomato puree or whatever the case is. Yeah, those are just chopped tomatoes in the can. So that's all that I'm doing, and then I'm transferring my cooked meatball into the sauce. And yeah, you can imagine the amount of the sauce that the water that you see me pouring in there is from the pasta, and that water actually elevates the flavor as well. So yeah, that's what we're gonna use. We're just gonna use that to add to the sauce because this is lunch for 7 people. So we have to make sure that everything is nice and enough for everybody. I mean, it's always good when your guests or yeah your visitors get to leave food than when they finish. When they finish is not a very good sign. It might be a sign that they still wanted more. So when they leave some, then you know that you did a very, very good job. All right. So as I was saying about the tomatoes thing sauce going on, it's a lot of tomatoes. So you can only imagine the amount of acid that is in there. So I am putting my black pepper just to see what I can do. And then I also added half cube of chicken cube, and then from there I felt like the salt was too much, and then yeah, the acid as well. So I had to find a way to neutralize that. So I used these smoky marinades from Food Lovers. So I put in some just to see if it can work, but still wasn't it wasn't working. And then at this point, I was now panicking because I'm like, ooh, these are the people that I'm not even used to, the people that I was inviting. It's just people that you say hi from far, but not really like a full blown conversation and all that. So the first impression also counts. So, and then eventually I added sugar just to make sure that everything is not nice and so I put like I think 2 tablespoons of sugar, and trust me, you will not even taste the sugar or just think that there was sugar that was in there. This is far different to when you even use chutney, because sometimes chutney there is some, you can tell that there's chutney in this food, but with the sugar it was just perfect. I mean, my husband complains when I use sugar and stuff, but he couldn't even tell that I put sugar in this. So yeah, this is just me now dishing them out, and I'm using 2 bowls because I love putting, like, the table is too big and it's a lot of people, so I thought maybe I dividing two on one on the other end and one on the other end, just so that everybody can, you know, eat or serve at the same time, instead of waiting for everybody to serve one by one. It might take time and all that. I mean, we are all hungry at this point. It's lunch. For us specifically, we didn't even have a breakfast. Yeah, my husband and I, it was just the boy that was fed breakfast, and then for us now, we were really, really hungry. Yeah, so they really looked so lovely, and yeah, I needed to make sure that they have enough sauce, because sauce is the truth. The sauce is the call. The sauce, like where I come from, sometimes it will be so dry, like there isn't enough meat. Maybe there's just one piece of meat, for all the kids. But as long as there's enough sauce, you eat that pap, my dear, and finish, and you'll not even complain about anything, or yeah, it will just make you full than the meat. Yeah. So this looks too plain, but I have a secret, something that I was going to add to this table, and you eventually see it, and that is very, very important. So every time you are hosting, guys, make sure that you have this thing, and this thing is called the salad. The salad I'm talking about, the Greek salad, I'm talking about colorful salad, I'm talking about that salad, the vegetable salad. Yeah, because you could add anything here. but I feel like the salad just elevates the table from the colors, and also it just shows that you put in a lot of effort while you really didn't. It was mostly the chopping. And for me today, I specifically cheated the cord. I went and bought. So this is store bought. You'll see how I'll assemble it. So yeah, I cheated and I admit it. This made my work a lot easier and less stressful. Like I said, time was really not on my side. So I had to improvise and work smart, if you know what I mean.
I take a little time out, and no, I won't apologize. Gonna find out what this is all about, and find my way back to you. Craving a life that I've never known, and now is the time to find the love that I've always been looking for.
I rate my table out of 10. Let me know how I did. I know I didn't, I'm sorry I didn't like put proper shots of how the whole thing went, but I wasn't comfortable also recording people. Yeah, So this is just how everything turned out. So like rate, rate my table out of 10, rate my food out of 10. Let's see how it did. So don't forget guys to like, subscribe and share. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.